Hi there, my name's Aaron Short and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to react to the launch of two new Martin Guitar SC-13e models and also the Martin Guitar SC-10e model. So yesterday I saw this notice on Facebook that someone had reposted that Martin were announcing something big. This is the week of Believe in Music for the NAMM show, and I believe there's other releases coming as well. But they show a picture here of what is certainly an SC type guitar. So today they dropped the new lineup and this is what we got. Here you can see an SC-10e, an SC-13e Special, and SC-13e Special Guitar Burst, a new kind of sunburst. So let's go through these and I'll tell you what I think. First of all, the SC guitar has been very popular. I'm very interested in looking at these. The SC-13e is currently $15.99. I'm looking at these on Sweetwater. I work with Sweetwater and have affiliate links with them. So if you're looking at these guitars, check the info links below in the description. They will give you the full specs of everything. And if you do make a purchase, of anything on the site, I will get a commission at no cost to you. So this is $15.99. I believe they're selling very well, and we can tell that because they're currently on order. They're not in stock on Sweetwater right now. Okay, so a few things I've heard about these. Some people want a more advanced pickup system, and I'm in that category as well. Some people want a 28 version. It's no secret that I want a 28 version as well. I was really hoping that something big would mean an SC-42e, an SC-28e. I don't really understand what the marketing meant here with the something big is coming. I thought they meant a big guitar or lots of guitars coming, which may still happen. But for me, the only thing really big here is the price on the special edition, which is going to be, with a sunburst, $19.99. Now, I say that half seriously, but stay with me to the end and let's see if I feel this guitar is worth the cost. We'll break it down together. So, first of all, the SC-10e is coming in at $12.99. So here's the original version, $16.99 versus $12.99. That is a big difference. I think this price is good. I see what they've done here. They've stripped away a lot of cosmetic features to lower the price. You get the same pickup as the SC-13e, and you get the same body shape, and a lot of things are the same, but if you look closely, straight away you'll see the pickguard is different. We've got a plain black pickguard on the SC-10e. The bridge pins are different. The binding is different. The work around the sound hole is different. The hardware is different on the strap button. Can you see that? And also the tuners. If you look closely at the tuners, they're black on this version. And if you look at the tuners on the 13e, they're your kind of classic vintage tuners, which I really like. So there's a ton of cosmetic differences which bring this down to $12.99, but with the same basic body shape and pickup system. So I think this was a smart move. I think this is a good price, and I think people that want the guitar will look at this. I have to say though, if it was me, I'd probably look for a used 13e before I go for the 10e. But if you can't find a used one and you want to pay $1,300, I think the 10e is a clever move by Martin. So next up, let's look at the special edition. Now the regular special edition is $17.99. So this is more expensive than the standard edition. This is $17.99 versus $15.99, but you actually get quite a few cosmetic, what I would call upgrades here. First of all, look at the top. I really like the top on the special edition. Also, the inlays are more kind of toned down. In fact, there's no blue in these, and there's no blue around the sound hole. Now, quick disclaimer, I don't know if these are final production photographs. I'm sure these are prototypes, right? This could change, bear that in mind. But based on what I'm seeing here, I really like the SC-13e Special Edition because I like the more minimalist look. It's got that modern look, but more minimal than the SC-13e. The top is better to me as well. Yeah, I'm quite impressed. And we're paying $200 more. I think that's worth it, in my opinion. Again, very visual upgrades and cosmetic things here. Something worth noting is the tuners. The tuners on here are those kind of skeletal type ones. I had these on a GPC that I bought used recently. And they take more turns when you're restringing, but they're also more accurate for that reason as well. And they look kind of cool. They look modern, and I think they look good with those inlay marker dots because they have the holes in them as well. I do really like the vintage tuners though. I'm not sure if they could be swapped out. That'd be worth finding out if they can be. But I really like the look of this guitar overall. And let's check out the back as well. Now, these guitars are all made in the Mexican factory. And this is the biggest difference, really. You'll see the back here is very different. The back on the special edition is stunning. And what you have here, basically, is Zero Cote versus Koa. So the special edition has a Zero Cote, which I think looks really nice. If you're into that kind of flair in your guitar, I think you're really going to like that. I really like that. I think this guitar looks great, and I like the upgrades they've made. Not sure about the tuners, but everything else I really, really like. Now, this also has what I've read is considered an upgraded pickup system. I don't know if I agree with that. So the regular SC-13 has the MXT. This is basically a Fishman undersaddle pickup with a tuner. And the tuner is cool because when you mute it, when you press the button to tune, it mutes the output signal. That is nice. With the new one, we're getting a bags element. Now, this is the only thing I can really criticize. I feel like that element should be an Anthem. I do believe it's harder to put an Anthem in this model because of the bracing, but I believe it can be done. I'm sure Martin could have done it. What is interesting is that in some of the photographs I've seen on the Martin website is that the special edition still has the tuner. Again, I don't know if this is accurate, but if it is, I think that's really cool. As far as I know, the tuner was developed with Fishman, so I don't understand why this is. Maybe they're still getting a license fee or something. But if it still has the tuner, and I imagine Martin want them to have the tuner because that's so synonymous now with the model. But if it's got the tuner and the bags pickup in this guitar, I think that's a really cool option for a stage guitar. What I would do personally is I would purchase the guitar and then upgrade that pickup to, I consider it an upgrade, to the Anthem SL. That's another $200. You might have to pay someone to do it, but you can actually rewire the pickup battery compartment to work with that pickup. That's what I would probably do. And I think that would make a really good stage guitar for that money. One more though, this is the big one. This is the one with the new Sunburst. And by the way, I'm not really a fan of Martin Sunbursts. If you check this out, I don't like that kind of blocky, harsh black edge of the Sunburst. But if you look at this burst, it's almost like a cross between the Martin Sunburst and the Ambertone that they offer. And I think that's really smart that they've done that. I think it looks great. I'm really happy about that finish. That finish will get you up to $19.99. But I really like it. And the thing about cost right now is $19.99 is a lot of money. Everything has gone up in price lately. So you can get excellent guitars for much less money. But of course, you're paying here for the design and the fact that it's a Martin, right? I just think like the PRS SE John Mayer guitar is currently $850. I know that's an electric guitar, but that's an import guitar for $850. This is an import guitar for $19.99. It's on the expensive side, although I imagine when the 28 version comes out, it's going to be, I'm guessing, $3,500. So the pricing does fit within Martin's structure. I just think for me, I wonder who's actually going to buy it. Now I've looked at all the specs here in real time. I do think it's justified. I think the upgraded back and looks like top and tuners and the new decals and the new look, I actually think that price is justified. The only thing is, I wish they'd shipped this with Anthem SL. I wish they found a way to do that. Maybe make the controls of the SL black instead of yellow, so it's very hidden away in the guitar, and then still have that tuner in there. And have the SL. The SL and the Anthem are two of my favorite pickup systems ever, and this would make for an incredible stage guitar. Like I said, that's an upgrade that you can do yourself, I'm sure, and if I get my hands on one of these, I will do that upgrade and I'll report on how it goes. I did it with a Loudon Ed Sheeran model, and it came out really great. It was a massive upgrade to the sound. I know some people aren't buying these to play on stage, they want to play them at home and don't plug in that often, but for me, that would have made this a really exciting stage guitar, especially for that price. $1999 with an Anthem SL with all these other upgrades. I think that would have been great. The Element is a decent pickup system, but for me to then have to go and upgrade that to get what I want, makes it a bit hard to justify. I wonder if people will just wait for the 28 version, which has to be around the corner. I completely understand why it's not here yet. We know that Martin are working really hard to meet orders. They probably haven't got the time or capacity to add another model in the Nazareth factory, because then they're taking resources away from making OM28s and D28s, etc. So I get it. I think we'll probably see that in a year or two, and I'm really excited to see that. In the meantime, if you want an SC-13e, I think these new ones are going to be worth considering as long as you're okay with the price. So that's my opinion. Look, I haven't played these guitars. I'm not commenting on the quality or anything until I've played them. I'm going to get these in my hands as soon as I can and do a full review. And if I do any upgrades to the pickup system, I'll report back on how that worked out as well. So please subscribe if you're new here. I really would appreciate the support. And if you're going to pre-order these guitars, I'll put the links below so you can click on there and pre-order and check out the full specs. If I missed anything or if there's any specs I got wrong because it's so early and they just announced them today, I'll put it in the description below as well, just so you've got the most accurate information. And finally, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with what I've said today? I don't mind if you don't, as long as it's respectful. Please let me know what you think. Are you going to pre-order one? Are you excited for these? Do you think this is the right way for Martin to go? Are there other brands you're looking at for a stage guitar of this style? Or are you holding out for this Martin SC-13e like I have been for a while? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and be well. Bye-bye.